is Bryce Gaucher, and I'm the founder of Projects in Place, and we're a nonprofit society. Primarily we're a group of designers, and what we try and do is bring designers and their ideas together with interesting community projects that make a difference in people's lives and in their neighborhoods where they live.
My name's Tim Tuesley. I've been the project manager for a renovation project here at Radha for the last year and a half. And we're at Radha Yoga and Eatery. And we're a vegan restaurant, and we focus on three things: it's community, on yoga, and on healthy, vegan, local, and sustainable food. What we've done here over the last year is spent a whole bunch of money on renovating the building to save energy, to bring the building, the energy use and the sustainability of the building in line with our beliefs about sustainable food and local food. So trying to make all those things pull together.
The green roof isn't big, you're going to see it's only about 400 square feet, but it was the 100 people who came here. We had interpretive panels, Radha supplied food, and they actually carried the material up and installed the green roof themselves. So you have 100 people learning about this technology and actually participating in building it. So a green roof has some limitations on it in that it can be expensive. What we wanted to do was build some smaller areas that showed people what you can do kind of on your own backyard, on your own roof, on your garage or something like that for relatively little money. And so this system is really simple. You just take some insulation, you wrap some landscape fabric around it, we put some carpet underlays underneath it, and then so everything you see here you can just get at Home Depot. And then we built this habitat planter. So these are all bird or habitat friendly plants. They're all native to the West Coast, and they're all plants that are becoming increasingly more rare that we're trying to reintroduce into Vancouver. Basically a green roof system, if I can just show you here, is it's very lightweight. It only weighs about 10 pounds per square foot, fully saturated. And you put a poly sheet down, then you have a little drainage layer and then a filter fabric that keeps the soil from running away. And then we have this water retention fleece, and you can see it's really wet right now. It holds a lot of the water. And then you've got, and that's basically the irrigation system for the green roof. And then these are sedums, which are an amazing plant. They're extremely drought tolerant. They don't need a lot of water. They don't need any fertilizer. And it grows in a dense mat that keeps the weeds at bay. You can see, if you look closely, all kinds of bugs and mosses. So it's a fairly simple habitat, but it's a habitat nonetheless. And that's the green roofs. I mean, you wouldn't want to host a dance party on one of these things, but
And so you just saw our green roof. You've seen here we've got natural light tubes to use natural light during the daytime, reduce our electrical usage. And some of the stats of some of the renovations we've done, we're going to save over 100,000 liters of water every year. We're going to reduce our greenhouse gas emissions by at least 10 tons of greenhouse gases a year. We're a minimum taking out the emissions of 2 or 3 people, which is great. And we're also able to spread the word about sustainable vegan lifestyles.
Okay.
I'm happy.
What do you think something that people can do to, like an everyday thing that people can do to lower the
is eat meat less often. Even one less meal per week would be a huge thing. Small step makes a huge impact.
green roof technology, basically what it helps do is it filters stormwater, it improves the energy performance of a building, it brings in habitat, and of course it's a carbon sink because what you're seeing is essentially vegetation on a rooftop as opposed to just a big, empty, bleak urban rooftop.
Do you see this happening anywhere else in the city?
Yeah, there's a lot of really good examples of it happening. The Olympic Village has green roofs on it. The Convention Center down at Cole Harbour has a massive green roof on it. As a landscape architect, we do them all the time, but we find that they're really growing in popularity and interest, and the Olympics has kind of given that whole aspect of green design a big boost.